Today we're going to talk about 10 ways to stay safe during trick-or-treating. My name is Jessica Dunn. I'm a manager and program director for Central Florida Early Steps at Orlando Health. So first things first is to make sure that no one is trick-or-treating alone. Children should have adult supervision, and even older children should at least have one other person with them while they're out. Always make sure that costumes are fire resistant and are bright enough to be seen in the dark. If they are dark costumes, adding reflectors might make it more safe. When selecting costumes, be mindful of the temperature. So if it's colder outside, make sure they're large enough to accommodate clothes underneath. If it's warmer out, make sure that the child can dress accordingly. When choosing accessories for your child's costume, make sure we are including materials that are safe. So we never want to include objects that are too sharp, like perhaps a sword or anything that's too heavy or might cause injury. Make sure that an adult checks all the candy before the child is allowed to eat any pieces of candy. This is especially true for children who might have allergies. We want to make sure that there's nothing in there that will harm the child. When reviewing candy, make sure that we are getting rid of any candy that's suspicious, anything that's loose, that's not in a wrapper. When in doubt, throw it out. While out trick-or-treating and walking across neighborhoods, pedestrian safety is super important, so make sure that we're checking both ways before crossing streets and keeping a lookout for any speeding vehicles. When going out in a large group, it is important that we keep track of all the individuals so no one gets left behind. So make sure to assign partners or continuously take a head count to make sure all individuals are still part of the group. Another safety tip to consider is wearing appropriate footwear. Some costumes come with less than safe footwear that might allow for sharp objects to penetrate the foot. So always make sure that children are wearing footwear that is safe and that will be comfortable for the long night of trick-or-treating. Last, make sure you have a safety plan in the case that a child gets lost. This could be adding your phone number or address onto the child's costume somewhere, or having a safe meeting spot to meet if the child is to get lost or separated.